Hello friends, in this video I'll tell you why freshers do not get good jobs. Now this is a big problem because as a fresher, when you go to a company, they say that okay, you don't have enough experience. So what should a fresher do, right? It's a huge problem because when I was a fresher I faced the same issues, and that is when I understood that okay, these are certain things that companies are expecting from a fresher, and if you are able to do that, then you will get a job. But these are very important 5 points that we are going to discuss here. So let's go ahead and check out the points. So the very first reason is that a lot of students do not have good marks. Now companies do look at marks, just not because they want to hire only people who have good marks, right? But also because they want to see your attitude. Your marks somehow reflects your attitude. If you have good marks, it shows that you have been sincere and you have been paying attention to what was being taught, and you have learned a lot. If you do not have good marks, you'll generally see that people who do not have good marks are not very good in terms of their technical knowledge, right? But people who have good marks, it does not necessarily mean that they will have good knowledge. So for them, they know that okay, the probability is much higher that people who have good marks have good knowledge, and that is why they only prefer them. Almost 90% of the people or the freshers that we see or have been interviewing for the last 10 years, I've seen that people who do not have good marks have not been very good in their technical knowledge as well. So that is the reason that a lot of people do not prefer students who have got less marks. Now you have to look at this because this is very serious. And if you have low marks, what should you do, right? Start having some practical knowledge, and that is what brings us to the next point. So a lot of students do not have practical knowledge. You would have studied Java, let's say, but how many of you have built a project on it, right? Have you tried to build an Android app, right? Have you built a website for yourself, right? This is what companies are looking at, right? Startups, be it large companies, right? When they look at your resume, they want to see something substantial, some work that that you have done, not just that you have got 80% marks in these subjects. It does not matter, right? We as a startup, we do not hire people just based on their marks. For us, if you have 70% or if you have 85%, both are same. If you have good marks and you do not have practical knowledge, we will not hire you, right? Because companies don't want to spend so much of time in teaching you or training you. We want quick results. So startups who are good will not try to hire freshers who do not have any practical knowledge. So gain some practical knowledge, work on Android applications, try to develop iOS applications, work on website development, learn React.js, learn Python, build some projects. Do not just learn machine learning and then you don't have any practical experience. So don't do that, right? You have to have some good experience in that, right? So now the third point is not showcasing their work. A lot of freshers do not know how to showcase their work. Even if you have good projects with you, you do not know how to showcase it to people, right? Go on LinkedIn, create an account and try to create a video of the project that you have done. I see a lot of freshers on LinkedIn who have created a simple website for themselves, right? A portfolio website, and they have hosted it there, right? So obviously, if I was looking for a fresher for a UI developer role, I'll go ahead and try to hire or approach that person, right? Obviously, because I do not know what is in your resume. I don't really need to know that, right? I only look at what work you have done. If I'm able to see that and it is live, I'll go ahead and try to ask for an interview with you. So this is what companies are looking for. As a fresher, as a founder, I have won National Startup Awards as well from Government of India, and I know that this is very important, and most of the startups are looking for this only, right? Lack of good communication skills. This is the fourth point. Now, if you do not, you are not good in communications, if you are not able to convey about yourself to the interviewer or to the company, then chances of getting you hired is going to decrease a lot, because we want to understand what you have done, and if you have no way to tell us that this is what you have done in your career, right? How would we understand that? And obviously, we'll try to hire somebody who has got good communication skills and who is able to tell us that he or she has done this kind of work. So pay attention to this. Try to develop good communication skills. Try to talk to people in English. Try to meet people and tell them what you have done. Try to go on LinkedIn and communicate with people. Drop in messages to them and see if you have good opportunities with them. And the next point is, the last point is not having a good resume. Now I receive at least 100-200 resumes every month of freshers who have simply written all these details in a Word in MS Word format, and they do not know how to structure that, do not know how to make a resume presentable. So that is again a very very big problem, because we do not have a lot of time. When we are receiving 100-200 resumes for a profile, we'll only see resumes that attracts us, right, that takes our attention and compels us to go through that. So we look for good professional resume, we look for content for which we don't have to search, right? We want your skills to be at the top, we want your education at the top, we want your projects at the top. Then you can have your marks and achievements and all those things later, right? But then your skills, your education, and your projects are very very important as a fresher, right? So, and if you have good live links to your projects, then it is really great. So these are what we are looking for. At Amigos, we have also built a good resume builder, which is completely free of cost. Try to explore that, right? I'll provide a link below as well. Try to go ahead with that. Okay, so thanks a lot. This is what we have. And if you have any doubts, feel free to drop me a message below, or I'll drop my LinkedIn profile URL as well. So drop me a message there. I'll try to answer if I find time to answer you, but I'll for sure try to reply to almost all of you. So thanks a lot, and see you in the next video. We are updating a lot of job updates, so on Amigos app. So go ahead and download the application if you want, right? We provide you real-time job updates there, so you won't miss these off-campus updates from now onwards. So thanks a lot, and see you in the next video.